What's up guys, Josh here from everydayfba.com. Today I have for you the ultimate guide to getting started with System.io. Now if you're not familiar with what System.io is, don't worry, I'm going to run over the features of it here in this video and much more. But basically System.io is what I consider to be the best online marketing software out there that anybody can use to start an online business. And I'm judging it as the best based on 4 key metrics. I'm looking at the features, the ease of use, the affordability, and the customer support. System.io checks all of these boxes in a way that other platforms don't. This video is not just meant to tell you about the software, it's meant to really show you what it can do and help you get set up. We're literally gonna cover how to connect a domain, how to connect an email address, how to build a landing page, email campaigns, price plans, coupons, courses, everything you need to know about System.io is inside this video. We cover all the technical aspects that you need to do to get up and running today. Down below in the description, I'll leave chapters and timestamps so that you can just skip to the part that you want to go to. If you're already familiar with System.io and how powerful this software is, and you just want to know how to connect Stripe, for example, you can just skip to that part here in this video. But if you're brand new to System.io, use a link down in the description or in that first comment to get your free account now. There will also be a special discount link that'll save you 40% off a yearly plan in that first comment. This is gonna get your monthly cost of using System.io, an all-in-one marketing platform, for less than $17 a month. All right, with all that being said, guys, let's get right into it. All right, guys, let's take a look at what System.io is, all it can do. And the first thing I want to point out here is that you can get a free forever account right now with a link down in that first comment. It includes 3 funnels, 2,000 contacts, 1 community, 1 blog, 1 course, unlimited students, unlimited email sending. You can create an affiliate program. There are no transaction fees and 24/7 email support. All of this you get for free with System.io. So let's take a look at all of its features. It is in fact the world's easiest all-in-one marketing platform, and it is called all-in-one because it's literally all you need. There are no other reasons to go out and get additional softwares and tools just to run your business when System.io has basically everything you need. You can create sales funnels, blogs, websites, whatever you want to call them, you can do them here with System.io. It replaces ClickFunnels, Kartra, Kajabi, and lead pages, along with much more. You can also send all of your emails here. So no longer are you going to need Aweber or GetResponse or anything else like that, because you have not only the ability to create full websites, you also have the ability to send unlimited emails with System.io. Now, as I just mentioned, you can build out complex websites, blogs, whatever you want. You can do it with this software. You can also host your own affiliate program and go out there and get affiliates to promote your products for you and increase your sales. You also have the ability to create online courses, members areas that you can sell to your communities. And perhaps the best part is that you can sit back and relax knowing that your business is fully automated and is making sales for you while you sleep. System.io is perfect for course creators, freelancers, consultants, small business owners, brick and mortar stores, affiliate marketing, and much more. If you're in any kind of business that needs to be online, System.io can help get you there. Now, if we compare System.io to one of the most popular online marketing platforms, right, ClickFunnels, we can see the true value that you're actually getting with this software. First of all, you can start for free. There's not a 14-day trial. There's not a 30-day trial. You get access to all of System.io's features for free forever. You can also save over $2,000 per year over ClickFunnels, and you can make your life much more simpler and easier by having all of your tools in one software. One platform is all you need. There's no reason to go out and pay for other softwares. You get everything here. So we can take a look at their features here side by side, and we're looking at ClickFunnels 1.0, which is $97 a month. There is ClickFunnels 2.0, which is $200 a month or more, but we're just going to look at ClickFunnels 1.0 for right now. And the biggest difference between the two is that with System.io, you can actually email people from this software. With ClickFunnels 1.0, you cannot do that. Like I said before, you have to have additional software like Aweber, like GetResponse. In order to do that with ClickFunnels with System.io, you can do that right here for free. And lastly, guys, before I jump into my account and show you the back end of System.io, I want to let you know that System.io is rated 4.9 out of 5 over on Trustpilot. And when you compare that to other tools out there, System.io is above and beyond in terms of those 4 key metrics, like I pointed out earlier in this video, right? The features, the ease of use, the affordability, and the customer support. So we're looking inside my System.io account. This is the dashboard. I wanted to show you guys that I actually use this software on a daily basis, and it does produce me results. I'm not just talking about it just because I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it because it actually works. So I zoomed in real quick just to give you a rundown of all of this up top here. We got the dashboard. You have your main dashboard, which is what we're on. We have an affiliate dashboard, which when you create an account with System.io, you're also given an affiliate link so that you can go out there and promote and earn 60% commissions with this software. You also have access to the student dashboard, which will be where all your courses are that you've purchased or that you have access to. And then we have the marketplace where you can see what other people are creating with System.io. And you can also become an affiliate for them and get commissions from their products. Next, right here, we have the contacts. This is where all of your leads, all of your opt-ins, all of those emails are going to go. And we also have the tag section where you can create tags to identify those emails and those leads. Next, we have the funnel section. This is where you're going to go out and build your funnels, build your websites, all of those pages that you need to run your business. You're going to do it right here inside these funnels tab. Next, we have the email tab, which allows you to send those newsletters. Those are those emails that you can send to your list. We then have the campaigns. You can subscribe people to a whole campaign. You can build out 10 emails, 15 emails, 100 email campaign if you want, and those people will be sent those emails automatically. You also get the opportunity here to look at the statistics of your newsletters and of your campaigns to pinpoint which people are opening, which people are not, which people are saying spam, which people are bouncing, and just keeping an overall look at your general health of your email activity. The next tab over here is blogs. This is where you can create your blog and add those blog posts. Next, we have automations. This is where you're going to create your automation rules and create those workflows, the customer journey that you want your leads to go on. After that, we have the product tab where we can create physical products if you sell physical products. We can look at our orders. We can create coupons. We can create courses, and we can create communities. And lastly, guys, we have the sales tab where we can look at all of our sales transactions. We can look at any subscriptions that people have created. We can take a look at affiliate invoices and look into the affiliate program that we have created. So let's take a quick look at the funnels, and I specifically want to show you some of the templates that are available for you to use. I'm just going to create a brand new page here. I'm going to name it YouTube. I've got my funnel domain here, and I can build an audience. I can sell a product. I can customize a funnel from scratch, or I can run a webinar. I'm just going to put custom build from scratch for now, and I'll hit save. And I'll click on this newly created funnel, and I'll start to add some pages. So we can add a step here. It's going to ask you to name it. And then we can choose the type of page that we want. Let's say we just want a simple squeeze page. I'm going to click on that and hit save. And it's going to give us some options here. So there are actually plenty of templates for you to go through, find one that you like, and fine tune it however you want. System.io actually has a huge template library that you can go through and find something either in your niche or in your industry, or you can customize it to your own business. We got architecture, art and design, business, coaching, consulting, copywriting, courses, crypto, ebooks and guides, e-commerce, event, farming, and the list goes on and on. Even if you are not tech savvy, you can take one of these existing templates and fine tune it exactly how you like. Now, before we jump into the technical aspects of System.io and how you can get everything set up throughout the rest of this video, I want to mention two things. One, you can get System.io certified. System.io has a complete course that shows you step by step how to use this software to your advantage. It's over like 20 something videos. There is short quizzes at the end, but it basically teaches you everything you need to know about this software and how to use it. You already know that yours truly has already gone through this course and has been certified as a System.io professional funnel builder. And you can go and get certified too by simply taking this free training. Lastly, guys, I want to let you know that if you already have an existing business, you have an existing website, you're already using ClickFunnels or Aweber or GetResult, response, or whatever it is you're using WordPress, you can get your entire business, your entire online presence migrated over to System.io for free. They will handle all of the technical aspects for you to get you onto the System.io platform and off of those high paying other softwares. You can get everything moved to System.io for free. Guys, I almost forgot to show you the pricing of System.io before jumping in to getting your business set up. But I got to show you this because the pricing is so affordable compared to all those other tools out there. Like mentioned before, you can get a free account and you get all of the features, and it can do a lot for you, can help get you started, but you should definitely upgrade to at least a startup plan. I personally am on the webinar plan, but startup is only $27 a month. And if you go annually here through this page, you're going to get that down and save 30%. But like I said, if you use the link down in that comment, it's a secret discount link that'll get you 40% off this startup plan. So definitely use that. System.io is incredibly powerful and it's incredibly affordable for anybody to use. All right, guys, let's get into the setup. Let's connect to your domain. Let's connect your payment provider. Let's set up your landing page. Let's get you ready to make money. If you don't have a domain, you need to go out and purchase one. I use GoDaddy for all of my domains, and I also have the 365 email plan. So all told, it's about $45.86 for your first year of your domain and of your email, but it's definitely worth it. And it is actually required now with System.io in order to send emails. So if you don't have an email address and a website yet, go and get it with GoDaddy. So I'm going to add this domain, Everyday Residuals, to my System.io account. We're over here under the settings, and under custom domains, we're going to hit add domain and just type in that domain right there. After you hit save, you'll be presented with this information here, which will then take to GoDaddy. So over here in GoDaddy, I'm looking at the DNS settings of that selected domain. So right there, DNS, make sure you're on this tab, and we're going to add these records. So I'll click this button right here, and we're going to add a CNAME record. And we're going to put www. right in there. This is going to be that first configuration here. So we're taking that www. from here. We're making sure it's a CNAME record. And then we're going to copy this right here. Go back and paste it in here. Once that's all set, we'll hit save and this record will be added. So we'll add the next record, which is also a CNAME record. Go back over here and we'll copy everything up into that first period. All right, so let me make sure I get all that. Copy that, paste that in here. And then for the other half, we're going to take the whole line, everything there. We'll copy all of that, then paste it in here. And we'll hit save as well. And boom, those two records are now added after I verify my identity. Now, the last thing to do here is to set up a forwarding. So we're going to go to forwarding. We're going to add forward for the domain. Right here, we'll select HTTPS. And then we'll put in our web address, everydayresiduals.com. Make sure permanent is selected, and then we'll just hit save. Of course, I'm going to have to verify my identity again. There we go. Success. That forward was completed. And this is everything we need to do to add the custom domain. So the next thing we need to do is set up our email. So right over here under the settings tab again, on the email section, we're going to click on that and we're going to add our custom email address for that new domain. So we'll click right here, click here to authenticate your domain. We'll click on that. I'm going to put in the domain here and then we'll present it with some information to go ahead and put into GoDaddy once again. All right, so here are 3 more records that we need to add over here on GoDaddy under our DNS settings. So we'll add a new record, and these are all CNAMEs as well. And right here, we're just going to copy all of it except that period. Copy that first half, throw it right in there, go back to the value, copy that, paste it in there, hit save. All right, that one's added. Now let's go and do it again. CNAME. Copy everything up to that first period. Copy this section, paste it in there, hit save. And now the last record, CNAME as well. Paste it in, take this last value, paste it in here, hit save, and we'll be done with this part. We're over here at dnschecker.org, and we're just going to check real quick if everything is set up correctly. I put my website in there, did a CNAME for this section here and hit search. If you get all check marks, you're all good. If you get all X's, you did something wrong. All right, everybody, our domain is ready to use, as well as our domain over here has been verified. So now we need to add our email address. So I'm just going to put mine. Mine is josh@everydayresiduals.com. We'll hit save and we'll get presented with a pending status. System.io will send you an email, and I found mine in the junk folder, so be sure to check everywhere for this. You're just going to need to verify that you are the owner of this email account. So you just click this here and it'll verify it for you. Confirm. And we're all set. So our domain is there. We have our email address there, but we do need to set up a DMARC record for our domain and for our emails as per the new requirements. Back over in GoDaddy, we're going to add a new DNS record, but this time the type will be TXT. Select that. And we need to put in there underscore DMARC. So right there, underscore DMARC. We'll paste it right in here. And then the value is going to be this section right here, but we're going to change your address to @your-domain. So let me copy that, paste it in here, and put my information right here. So it's josh@everydayresiduals.com. Once you get that added, you're going to go to this website right here, mxtoolbox.com, and look for the DMARC tool checker. Put your website right in there and hit this little orange button, and it'll look up and make sure that everything was good. We see we have the record was found. However, there was no record found for the subdomain. Maybe we can add that as well. But for right now, the DMARC record is there and is present. Everything is working. So everything's connected correctly. We're all set. The last thing we want to do is connect the new domain to a funnel that we already have created. If you don't have one, you can make one pretty easily. This is one that I created. It's just a quick opt-in form. You can tailor it to what you like. I'll leave a link for it down in the description. But under funnel settings, you just go and select your new domain, everydayresiduals.com, and hit save. That domain will be associated with this funnel now, and we have just completed all the steps that System.io is requiring us to do in order to stay compliant with those new Google rules to make sure that our emails are getting into the inbox. The last thing you need to keep in mind is you have to keep your spam complaints below 0.3%. System.io gives you that information. Under your emails tab, you can go and look at the statistics of your emails. So in order to start capturing those leads, you need some kind of opt-in page, right? You can do that easily in System.io and create your opt-in. I want to build an audience, and then I'll hit save. And now we can build out this awesome opt-in page. You can see System.io gives you plenty of templates here that you can work with. I'm just going to pick one at random. Let's go with this one here. We'll check out what it looks like. This is the opt-in page currently as the template is laid out. You can definitely go in here and customize anything you like. You can remove everything if you want, but this is the important part right here. The lead capture part right here is where we're going to set up some automations. I'll just show you real quick how easy it is to edit the funnel or the opt-in page. And it's got it in sections here. So if we want, we can just delete these entire sections. This section right here, the simple opt-in page right there. We'll save that. This is just for example purpose only. Of course you would want to go through here and edit it further. But now let's see what it's looking like. There we go. Simple opt-in page. Right now, let's go set those automations over here on the funnel. You can see this tab right here, automation rules. So we're going to do two things with the automation rule here. We're going to tag them with something special so that we know where they came from or what they're interested in. And then we're going to put them onto an email campaign. We'll subscribe them to an email campaign so that they start getting a series of emails from us. But we have to create that email campaign first. So on the top menu here, we're going to go to emails, and then we're going to go to campaigns, and we're going to hit this button right here, create, so that we create a brand new campaign. You can name it something and put in a description there. I'm just going to put in test and hit save. And now you can see that campaign has been created. We can click on it, and here's where we're going to start to add those emails. We'll go over here and we'll hit create, and we'll put a subject line. I'm just going to put number 1, and then I'll hit save. And now I'll be able to write that email, and up here I'll hit save. Now, right now, this is the first email, right? It's not active yet, but we can go on and create our second one, number 2. Of course, you would write all of this out. We'll do number 3, I'll do this 3 just for an example, but it can be as long as you want it to be. Oop, I don't want to test it. Save. So we got these 3 emails here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to activate them and put them into sequence. So for email number 1, we'll hit these 3 little dots and we'll hit activate. And it says this email will be sent after choose which email. Now we don't want this. We want this to be sent first, so we don't have to do that for this one. And then delay before sending the email. You can do a day. You can do 5 minutes. Typically I'll do 5 minutes after they opt in. They'll get my very first email, which is basically an introduction and a welcome email. So we'll hit activate right now, and that's ready to go. We'll go to email number 2 and do the same exact thing. Only this time we'll select which one we want it to be sent after, which is number 1. And we'll put a 1-day delay there and hit activate. And finally for the 3rd one, we'll activate it after number 2 and add another day and activate. So now anyone who opts into this particular email campaign will get the first email 5 minutes after they subscribe, and then another email the next day, another email the next day, and you can really just build this out however. So now that you have your email campaign set up, you can connect it to your opt-in page. So over here on automation rules, we'll click on that. And we'll add a brand new rule, and we're going to select the funnel step form subscribe. Anybody that opts in, that puts their email in and clicks that button, they are subscribing. So we're going to add that as the trigger. We'll click on that. And then over here, we'll click on these 3 dots and edit the automation rule so that we can add those 2 things we want to it. We're going to add these actions right now. We're going to add subscribe to campaign because we want to subscribe into that campaign we just created, which was called test. There it is. So I'll subscribe them there to that campaign, and then we'll also add a tag. So we'll add another action and we'll add a tag, and you're going to create a tag, whatever you want, that's going to relate to this opt-in page. Okay. So we'll just, I'm going to put test again, and I'll create this new tag. And those are the 2 rules that we're going to set here. So we'll save that. And you're ready to go. You're fully automated here. Now, anytime someone goes and opts in to this page, they're going to get put on that campaign that you just created. Now, after they opt in, you can send them over to a thank you page or a download page if you're giving them some kind of freebie. So I'll just select this one here and we'll take a look at it real quick. After they opt in and give them your email address, they'll then be forwarded over to the next page in your funnel, which could be, again, designed however you like. Or if you choose, you can actually send them over. If we go back and edit the page, click on the button and go to action when button click. Not only are we going to do a submit form, but we can actually redirect them to another URL. So instead of sending them to a thank you page, we can send them direct to, maybe if we're doing affiliate marketing, we can send them direct to an offer. We can send them direct to our Facebook group and get them in there. Just another way to go ahead and connect instead of having to do that thank you page. This is the newsletter dashboard. I'm over here under the emails tab, clicking on newsletters, and we're just going to create a brand new newsletter. So we'll enter our subject name. It's got our sender name and our email address there. And then we get to select whether or not we want to use the visual editor or the classic editor. I usually go with just the classic editor, but I'm going to show you how to use the visual editor right now as well. And we'll just pick one of these templates and go with it. Hit save. And now I see that newsletter right here. Click on that and it'll open it up. Now, before we get into all of these other settings right here, all of these other tags and available options, I want to talk about the editor, because this is the visual editor, and all you have to do to edit the newsletter is to click on it. So we'll click on it, and that's going to pop open the editor, and now we can change whatever we like. You can play around with this existing template, or you can just delete everything and add your own content. So over here on the left side, we've got image, text, button, horizontal line. You can add sections and put columns as well. So you can go and change this up however you like. Let me go and switch out the logo. And you see this would pop better if I had this in black, so I can change it to black pretty easily. Again, you can go and just delete sections that you're not going to need. If I want to get rid of this entire section, I can do that. Start from scratch and start to build out this email further. Maybe put an image there. Now you can also edit what it would look like on the mobile version. So down here, hit this little cell phone looking option, and you can see what that email is going to look like in mobile. So make sure you definitely optimize for mobile and for desktop. Once you get everything set up just the way you like, let me add a button here just for reference sake. You can add and edit this button. Click here to get started, and I can make it bigger, wider, change the font, you know, make it fill up the whole entire area. check it out on mobile. How does it look? Everything looks great. Then I'll just hit save changes and that will be done. So the visual editor is perfect for businesses that want to send a branded looking email, something that is tailored specific to them and their style, that want to send a visual appealing and highly engaging type of email. Me personally, for newsletters, I really like to stick to the classic editor. So I've switched over to the classic editor here. And the reason I prefer the classic editor, number one, it's just easier and simpler to just send text-based emails. And you can also include pictures and links and stuff like that using the classic editor. So for me, when I send a newsletter, I'm sending a quick communication to my subscribers. So there's really no need to be elaborate or go overboard with pictures. I just want them to know what's going on right then in that moment. So I've got a YouTube video that I'm about to release, and I'm going to send a quick newsletter to let my subscribers know that they can go and check out that video. I've already written something down here. All right, we got our subject, our preview, and then we have our quick little email here. I'm just going to go in and link my YouTube video. So I'll highlight that text, hit that link, paste. Then I like to bold it out as well. And then down here, I've got another call out. Don't forget to get my System.io bonuses. So I want to link something there too. Hit that link button, paste this in there, and I'll bold that out too. And this simple email is ready to go. Again, if you want to, you can add a picture in here. So for example, I will go and insert the thumbnail for my YouTube video, and I can link the video here as well, so that that'll link back to the video. And now we can test it and see if it looks good when it comes through. So I'll just save it and test it. I'll send it to my email, and I'll wait for that to come in. So here's the email. The links are clickable. The picture is clickable. Let me see if I can get a better look at it. Here you go, guys. I'll show it in mobile too, how it looks in mobile, so that you can get an idea of what your newsletters will look like, both on desktop and on mobile. So now that we know the email is looking good, we can move on into the settings. I can add an attachment if I like, and the contact settings is what's really important here. This is where we're going to identify who do we want to receive this email. So we have the option to send emails only to contacts who are registered over a certain amount of days. And then we can include tags and exclude tags. So if I wanted to send this to anyone that has a tag of affiliate in my contact list, they will be the only ones to receive this email. If I want to exclude anyone that has the Amazon opt-in tag, I'll just select that. So anyone with a Amazon opt-in tag will not receive my email, even if they are tagged with this. So if you're running multiple businesses or have different landing pages and email campaigns and different tags, you can choose to include them or exclude them and get really specific with who is receiving your email. So for this newsletter, I'm going to select all of my tags so that everyone gets notified of my new YouTube video. And then lastly here, we have the available personalization substitutes. You can just copy this little script here. If you collected any of this information, the last name, country, city, street, if you collected any of this information when they opted in and became a contact, you can then just copy these little scripts in red and paste them into your email and they will auto-populate. All right, guys, everything is looking good and ready to send. Now we have the option to schedule it as well. If we want to schedule it for a different time, we can do that. But right now, I'm just going to save it and send it right now. So I'm going to hit confirm, and that newsletter will be sent. All right, that got sent off. 2,600 emails sent. So far, 8% have opened, 212 opens, and only one click so far, but it's only been a minute. So if you're selling digital products or you're selling courses or even private members area, you can do this with System.io very, very easily. Under the products tab, you're going to go to courses, and here is where you can create that very first course. You're just going to click on add new course. And you're going to fill out this information here. You need the course title, what your instructor's name is, which is probably your name, the language, a description, the course domain, the URL path of that course, and then you get to select the themes, which have different colors here that you can choose. You can choose different fonts if you like. You can upload your photo, you can upload your logo, and you can upload a course cover. You can also select what the sales page is for your course. That way, if someone happens to go to your course page who hasn't paid for it yet, they get a link right there shown to them that takes them to the sales page where they can then purchase. So here's the example that I created. You can see there's nothing inside this course. So we need to start adding the modules. We're just going to click on add module. We're going to name it. We're going to hit save, and there's that module. And underneath the module, we need to start adding the lectures. Click on the lecture. We'll put a name. You have an opportunity to put a delay and enable comments as well. And then you have some templates here. Some of them are more written out. Some of them are more video related. This is the template that I usually select. So I'm going to select this one. Then I'll just hit save. Now to edit the lecture, we're just going to click on the title of it. It'll open up the editor here, and then we can start to make changes to it. We can move things around, or we can keep the structure as is. We can replace the video. We can put a YouTube link, or we can actually upload and have the video hosted by System.io if you want to do that. Go through here, change out the text, maybe add some photos, change out the links. It's very easy to do all of that. Once you're done making changes, you can just hit Save Changes. And then if you want to kind of replicate the look of what you've already created, go over here to these three dots and hit duplicate. And it'll copy that lecture right on in there. We can then add more modules. And again, if we want to keep the same look, we'll just duplicate. And then I can drag this lecture over to the new module. And boom, there it is right there. Rinse and repeat. Once you're done, you have something that looks kind of like this, right? I've got an introduction, welcome, how to get started, important links. Section 1 with 3, lectures. Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, conclusion, so on and so forth. Very easy to go in and create your course. The editing is very easy to do. Here's an example of what that would look like once you got everything all done and completed. This is what it looks like. I've got my logo up top, I've got my picture, I've got my name, I've got a short introduction, and then I go in to all of the lectures, the videos, the guides, the trainings, everything that I am offering, I've created here inside System.io's course area. Very simple, very easy, very effective to do. So I'm going to show you how to create pricing plans and then how to deliver the resources or whatever it is that you're trying to sell through this order form. So here's a very simple order form template from System.io. You can customize this however you like, but we're going to use this page to create those pricing plans. And here's how it looks inside the System.io funnel dashboard. So you need an order form page. Make sure that the order form page is what you're using in order to create these pricing plans, because you can't create a pricing plan on other pages. So order form is the page you need. Right down here, we're going to choose an offer type, and you do have the option to sell digital products or physical products. Me, I mainly stick to selling digital products, so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. We're going to select the digital product, and then here you have the options to add the resources, which will be delivered to them after purchase. You get to create a pricing plan, and then you can create a coupon if you like. You also have the option to add an order bump to the existing page. So if I'm selling a course or access to a private members area, I'm going to add that under resources. I'm just going to click this little plus sign, and it's going to show me all the resources that I have available. You got courses, course bundles. You can just add a tag, or you can add them to communities. For this, we're going to use a course, and then it's going to give you a list of the courses that you already have created. I'll show you how to create a course later in this video, but for now, just kind of bear with me in this example. We're just going to pick this one here, the 1K traffic and swipe file. We're going to choose the access type, which I'm going to give full access, but you also have the option to give partial access and also drip the content as well. Full access is what I'm going to go with. And you can also grant access on a specific date or expire it in a specific date. I usually just leave those options unchecked and then hit save. So now, whenever someone purchases through this particular order form, they're going to get access to this course. Underneath the resources is the pricing plans. This is where you're going to set your price for your particular offer. And we're just going to hit this plus sign. And if you do not already have PayPal or Stripe connected, you will not be able to create a price plan yet. I'm going to show you how to connect PayPal and Stripe later on in this tutorial, but just understand that if you cannot create a pricing plan, it's because you do not have PayPal or Stripe connected yet. Now, if you don't have any existing pricing plans already created, you're going to go down here to create a new one. And here is where you're going to put in the name displayed on the order form, the name displayed behind the scenes on your dashboard, the statement descriptor, what's going to show up on the customer's credit card statement, and then the pricing plan type, and then we'll finally select the pricing. So I'm going to go through here and fill this out real quick. So our offer name is going to be called the ultimatesystem.io course. This is what's going to be displayed on that order form. Underneath that, I have the same name, ultimatesystem.io course, but then I have some additional information here. This section is not going to be displayed on the order form. Your customer will not see this. So you can kind of put some extra information here if you like to help you identify what that pricing plan is. In this case, I put the sale amount, and then I got OTO for a one-time offer. Underneath that is the statement descriptor. Now you are limited on how many characters you can put here. So I just put system.io course, and then we're going to select the pricing plan type. We have one-time payment, we have a subscription, and we have payment plan options here. For this one, I'm just going to go with a one-time payment. And now we can set our payment price, which is $97. Once that's all filled out and good, all you got to do is hit save. And that's all fired up and ready to go. We can go back and look at the order page. Now where it was once blank, we're going to find that pricing plan information. Let me hit refresh. There you go. You can see it right here. ultimatesystem.io course, $97. Underneath the pricing plan, we have the opportunity here to add coupons for our customers. In order to do that, we're going to have to create those coupon codes. So up here under products, there's a section called coupons. We're just going to open that up. And we're going to create a brand new coupon. We're going to hit the create button. We're going to put a name, a code, a discount type, which is either fixed or percentage. We're going to put the amount, whether or not it expires, and how many limits of uses it has. So I've got test 100 as the name and as the code. We're doing a percentage discount. We're giving 50% off. We're not doing an expiration date, but we are limiting the coupon code use to just 100 redemptions. So we're going to do all that. We're going to hit save. Now we're going to go back to the funnel that we're working on, the order form page that we're working on, and we can now add that coupon code. So with the plus sign here, we'll select our discount type, which is percentage. That's the discount that we selected, that we created. And then we'll find the coupon code, which was test 100, and then we'll just hit save. This coupon can now be applied to this order form, but we're not done yet because we actually have to add the input area where you can put that coupon code in on the order form page. So we're going to go to edit page. And I usually like to put mine right underneath the pricing plan and the cost. So right over here on the left side, we're going to scroll down and we're going to look for coupon code. And we'll pop that right in here. Boom, easy peasy. We'll hit save changes. And now let's go and check out this page and test if that coupon code is working. $97. We're going to try to get 50% off with the code test 100. We'll hit apply, and there you can see that discount has been applied. So now that we have the discount working, what I want to do is add an order bump, which is an extra way to boost your sales and your average cart value. So down here on the left side again, we're going to look for this order bump. We're just going to take that, we're going to drag it right underneath that pricing plan. And you can edit this how you want, actually, tell them what they're ordering, what the cost is going to be. But all they have to do is check this box and they'll be able to add that additional order bump to their order, increasing your cart value. So I'm just going to hit save changes on that. Again, you're going to want to edit this and make it, actually reference what product you're selling. But on this page, this button right here, we're going to add that order bump. And again, we're just going to repeat the same process that we kind of did up here. We're going to choose the offer type, which is another digital product. I'm just going to add a additional course that they can get, full access, save, and then again, create a pricing plan for that order bump. If you don't already have one, I'm just going to click one that I already have. Then I'll hit save. And now when we go back to the order page and hit refresh, now you can see that that order bump is there. And when they check it, now you can see the resource that they're purchasing and the additional cost that they're going to get. And we can even apply the coupon code again. But the coupon code will only take 50% off the front end offer. It will not reduce the amount of the order bump. That's everything that you need to do in order to start making sales with this order form. Again, be sure that you have Stripe and PayPal connected or you won't be able to complete these steps. I'm going to show you how to do that next. So the first thing you want to do is to go over to system.io and go up to the top right hand corner and get into your settings. Now, once you're inside your settings, you want to go and find the Payments Gateway tab on the left side. So just click on Payment Gateways, then you'll have these options here and click on PayPal. We'll click Connect. And then it's going to ask here for your username, password, and signature from your PayPal. Now, this is probably where a lot of people get confused, but all you got to do is head over to PayPal. Now, I have a business account, so it might be different from, the way you have it on your account, but basically you just want to go into your account settings and you want to scroll down until it says MVP SOAP API integration. Go ahead and click Manage API Credentials. And here is where you can see the API credentials that you need to take over to system.io. So you'll agree and submit, and then it's going to show you your username. Now, don't show anybody any of this information, but we're going to copy that username and then take it over to system.io. And then we'll do the same thing for the password and the signature. Now that we got all that information entered from PayPal, we're going to click Save, and you can see that we have successfully created the connection. And there's PayPal, my account, all the information is going to be blurred out, but you can see that I am connected to PayPal. Now, we do need to configure another setting, the IPN setting. So don't forget to click where it says, don't forget to configure, and it'll take you and let you know exactly how to go ahead and do that. But we're going to go back to account settings, then go over to the notification settings inside PayPal. So under your business profile, it'll say instant payment notification, right? Find that. This is what you need to integrate with system.io. So click update, then scroll down, choose IPN settings, and here's where you got a notification URL. This notification URL you want to enter. It's about, bottom of the page. So enter this URL, and then you need to edit the settings. Change this to receive IPM messages, then click save, and then you should be all done. Alright guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your Stripe account to system.io. So on your system.io dashboard, you can look over to the right hand corner and you're going to go into your settings. From your settings, you're going to navigate to the payment gateways, which is on the left hand side. So under payment gateways, you're going to see Stripe there. And here's where you can connect. So we're just going to click on connect, and it's going to take you over to Stripe. And here you can go ahead and log in and connect everything together. So just enter your email and then click continue. And of course, you'll have to log in with your password. You might have to verify your account. So just do that real quick. And then you should be pretty much okay to go. Just select the account that you have with Stripe. Click that button and it connects everything to system.io for you. Pretty cool, pretty crazy. Go back into your settings. Go back to your payment gateways, and now you can see that Stripe has been automatically connected. All right, guys, let's get into it. This should be pretty simple and straightforward process. First thing I want to do is locate the list that I want to go ahead and take those subscribers from. In this case, it's going to be my everyday YouTube. We're going to click on subscribers, and I'm going to click on currently subscribed. So I get a list of every single person that is currently subscribed right now, 1,700 people. I'm going to scroll all the way down and look for export CSV. I'll just simply click on that button, and that list of 1,700 email addresses is going to be downloaded onto my computer that you see here. Now, the majority of these columns we're definitely not going to need, so I just like to delete all of this. And I want to be left with the email address, the name, and the date this contact subscribed to my emails. Once you got that extra information cleared out, go ahead and hit that save button. Now we're going to go over to system.io under the contacts header here. Click on that. And right here on the top right corner, you're going to have import contacts. We're going to click on that one as well. And here is where we can upload that CSV file. So we'll click on this. Choose our file, hit open, and we're going to leave this at comma. And now we have the option to subscribe to an existing campaign. I'm not going to do that since these subscribers have already been through my campaign over on Aweber. Next, you're going to hit on choose data, click on that, and you'll be giving the first 4 rows so that you can identify what these rows are. The first one being the email address, this one here being the first name. And my last column is going to be the date that they subscribed. Select contact registered date column. I'll click on that. And then I'm simply going to hit import, and these 1,700 contacts will be imported into my System.io account. So let's give it a click here. We're going to import this. It says importing contacts. This could take a few minutes. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see the import date and time, how many have officially been imported and how many they are, whether or not it's approved, and whether or not there are any invalid rows. If we refresh this page, we should start to see some more people get registered. There you go. You can now see that 500 of those 1,700 emails have been imported into my System.io account. So we'll just give this a few more minutes to make sure that we get all 1,700. All right, folks, it's officially done. 1,713 contacts have been imported to my System.io account. I did have one invalid row. Let me check on that and see what that actually is. It looks like there was one bad email address on this list. It says contact email address is invalid. So it is very, very important to make sure that you clean your list before you import. You don't want a ton of invalid rows. You will get your account temporarily froze until you clear that up. So it does have this header here that says you are about to import new contacts into your account. Be aware you should only import contacts who gave you their permission. A high percentage of complaints will get your account blocked. So be sure to clean your list, which is what I actually did here over on Aweber. I removed my inactive subscribers. I cleaned up the list and made it as nice and tight. I previously had closer to 3,000 subscribers, but as you see, I cleaned it, trimmed it down, made sure it was the best of the best to go ahead and import those over here to System.io. Moving on now to lead management, which includes your contact list and all those tags. We're under the contact section here. Right there, we clicked on that. You can see I have 2,700 or so email contacts. These are people that have opted in to any one of my pages for whatever reason. And they have a ton of filters here that you can filter them down by. Here's one that I usually use a lot is tag, and then email activity and contact state. Those are the ones that I generally use the most because you're going to want to manage and clean and scrub your list. So sometimes people give you bad email addresses. Sometimes the emails you send get blocked or get sent to spam or bounce, or maybe people unsubscribe. These things happen naturally and you have to maintain your list, and this is how you do it with System.io. I usually like to go to contact state, and the first thing I'm going to look for is for any email addresses that have a bounce. So I'll click on that and it'll filter those down for me, and you can see I've got 4 here. And I'm going to go ahead and just delete these because they're bad email addresses and I don't want them affecting my email deliverability. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete these bounced email addresses. Next, I'm going to go and see if anyone has unsubscribed. So contacts will be filtered again. These people have decided to unsubscribe for whatever reason. Not a big deal. I'm just going to go ahead and select them all and delete them from my email list because I just don't need them. So last thing I like to do is to look at the email activity here. So what you can do here is you can kind of clean your list a little bit more. So say if someone hasn't opened your email in 6 months, they subscribed a long time ago, it's been 6 months and they're just not opening any of your emails, you can go ahead and just filter that with this email activity section here. Select your date, filter it, and then remove those people from your list because they're no good to you anyways. Now under this same tab, you can also go and manage your tags. So you can create new tags. You can look at what your tags are doing. You can see how many opt-ins you have for the specific tag. You can see how many sales those tags are bringing you and your sales per contact, right? So that's all awesome information to understand to help grow your business. If you set a specific tag and you know where your buyers are coming from, you can then put more effort into that specific avenue rather than wasting your efforts on other sections, right? So it's very important to tag your leads and know where they're coming from. So now you know enough to go and set up your opt-in page, to set up your email campaign, to set up those automations and those tags. The last thing you want to pay attention to is the statistics of your emails, because it's not enough just to send emails. You want to make sure that they're going where they should be going, that people are actually interested in clicking on your emails and opening them. You get to look at all the statistics of your business to make sure, especially that you're not getting reported as spam and that your emails aren't bouncing. And it breaks it down here in System.io, email by email, you can go and see what those emails are doing. All right, guys, go and get your free account with the link in the description or in that first comment to system.io. It's free forever, no credit card required. You can go and test drive it out for yourself, see if you like it. You can also go to this page right here. This is my page. Put your email in here. And not only can you go and get that free system.io account, I'm also going to throw at you a lot of free extras. I'm going to give you access to my first 1K funnel, a bunch of assets and resources that you can use with system.io, and it's all for free. So go to this page here. You can also check out my system.io bonuses for those of you that want to go to a yearly paid plan and take advantage of that 40% discount. Joining system.io for less than 54 cents a day. I've got a ton of extra courses and bonuses done for you, digital assets and products that you can resell for 100% profit when you do. So definitely check out all of these pages with the links in the description or in that first comment. But for sure, go and get your free account now. My name is Josh. EverydayFBA.com is the website. I'll catch you guys on that next one. Peace.